Hello everyone, this is Alexandra from Helix Tarot. I want to thank you for all your comments, all your shares, or all your thumbs up, also for all your thumbs down, especially if you explain why. I read all your comments, I'm not always answering, but I read them always. And yeah, and for every email you wrote me. So thank you for all this. And we're starting reading for March, although it's the 10th of February. But I thought that maybe if I start this early, this time I'll be on time with everything. So I hope you are all well. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, don't be disheartened. Just check your sun sign, but also your moon sign, and perhaps especially your rising sign. Okay? Alright, so let's begin. See you in your reading. Hello Leo. This is a reading for you for March 2017. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards, so I already know what's going on, as I've already done the reading in Polish. But what's interesting and funny is that when I read this the second time in English, it sometimes reveals more information. Sometimes I feel wiser as I read it the second time. And this time I had a few days break between the reading in Polish and the reading in English, so I can't exactly remember what was I saying a few days ago, but let's see how do I see it now. So as an overall energy here, we have the Emperor in reverse, and in upright position, the Emperor is someone very responsible, someone making decisions and taking actions, someone in charge of his or her kingdom, his or her realm. This person rules, and this person is also responsible for not only for her or his own life, but also for the lives of others. That's why the decisions this person has to take are sometimes not very popular, not the easiest ones, but still they are wise. It is Aries card, so perhaps there is a person, Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising in your life that is important this month. And it is partially the time of Aries. It begins on the 21st, I think, of March this year. But we have it in the reverse here, so this energy is still present, but it is somehow blocked or recessing. And what I found out when I took this card is that there's the Empress right beneath. So we have this masculine energy of the Emperor. This is the King of Kings, as they say, the Emperor. In a reverse, but upright, we have the Empress, which is the Queen of Queens. So to me it looks like this masculine, young, bright, active energy is somehow not available to you. But instead, you have this slow, warm, dark, very lovely energy of the Empress, the Queen of Queens, the female energy, the energy of Gaia, the energy of Earth. This is very earthy. This is very grounded. And this is slow moving and really empowering everything that lives and grows and everything that is creative. So instead of this masculine, somewhat brutal power, we have this more feminine and not so much in your face power of the Empress. That's how I feel it. So this month, at the center of your reading, we have the Tower, which is your main energy this month. So again, we have the major arcana that is reversed. In the upright position, the Tower is somewhat something unexpected happening in your life, and it just catches you unexpectedly. As you can see, there are people falling, but it is also always something very bright. Sometimes you're blind because of this brightness, but generally it reveals something. It also destroys, but what it destroys needed to be destroyed. It was no longer functional, and that's why this thunder, this lightning strikes and something changes. For me, it is very much connected with the truth about something, the truth revealed, the truth that can make you fall and scream, but finally, this is what's really important. And when this power of the Tower is reversed, I can see it in many ways. For me, it is like, perhaps this time you can be ready for this. Perhaps you can expect this lightning, this brutal power changing something in your life, destroying something. Or perhaps it comes slower than you thought. Perhaps it's not that fast. Perhaps you're expecting it and it's not coming. But mostly what I see here, and this is totally intuitive, is this person. And he or she looks like it's swimming up to this lightness here. It's like this person is in the fog somewhere very deep below the surface of things and is surfacing and is very much wanting it. Look at the arms. They are extended in a desire to reach this light here. I want it. I want this enlightenment. I want this revelation here. So perhaps this is the Tower you not only expect but desire. Sometimes it is like that. Okay, looking at your past, you have Knight of Swords and Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands can be you or any other fire sign. Knight of Swords can be an air sign, so Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. This can be Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. But generally I see these two as very powerful and active energies, especially together. This is air and fire, and air nourishes fire to burn. So I see action here and a need to act, and acting in a very fast, decisive way, but sometimes not very careful, sometimes even destroying things during the action. And this Queen of Wands is really someone very powerful and sexy, and you wouldn't like to be her enemy. So, on the other hand, she's very friendly. She knows how to do things. She has ideas, and she knows how to make them true. And she's very aware of what she has. She's very aware of how beautiful her life is. So I see action here, and I see you're in your element, fire element. But then what comes is Two of Swords, and I always see it as a blockage. The way this card is depicted, this energy is depicted here, is very is saying very much to me, because these arms are crossed and these eyes are covered, and we are very much within, and we are very much still. There's a stillness here. Even the waters are very still. So everything is like stopped. Suddenly it is stopped. This Knight of Swords, which is going out of the reading. Yeah, he's going this way. Anyway, he's stopped here. He's stopped because of indecision, inability to make a decision. You want to make a decision here, but you're not sure. That's why you're closing. You want to go deep within to find the answer. But here, in this state, it hasn't arrived yet. Okay? So in the present, you have this Tower I was talking about. And you also have Four of Cups. And Four of Cups in the upright position is being offered something but not being able to take it. And again, we have these arms crossed here. So again, you're closed. You don't want to get anything. You don't want this cup. You are either very concentrated on these three, and perhaps they are enough for you, or you think this one is not enough for you, or you don't even realize it's here. So there is a stagnation here. Again, the lack of movement, but it's passing because it's reversed. So this is the situation of slow opening of these arms, I feel. Perhaps you felt this way, but now you're changing. Now you are going to be able to see this fourth cup. But, on the other hand, even if this Tower emerges here, you're still not ready. This time we have the Major Arcana upright, but again, the person is reversed. The person is hanging upside down, which is quite strange. Come on, focus. Okay. It is a strange situation. It is a strange perspective, and that's what you're gaining here. A new perspective. Perhaps you're sacrificing yourself, sacrificing something in order to gain this new perspective, in order to learn something more about the world and you. And definitely you're gaining something, because here this crow, this raven, I think, is giving you a pentacle, and the pentacle is the symbol of wisdom. So you achieve wisdom here in this very strange situation, and you need it, but again, you're not moving here, which is quite interesting, because we have Two of Swords that is not moving, and then the Hangman that is not moving. Even when the Tower occurs, you're still not moving. It's like it's still not enough. You were acting, doing something, but then you couldn't, you were blocked. You opened anyway for your emotions, and something very powerful happened here. Destructive force happened here, but it was revealing something again to you, but still I have this feeling that it's not enough. Perhaps this situation opens you up to change your perspective here, but you still need time. Why do I say it? You still need time because Death is the next card, and this is in the upright position. This is a major arcana, one of the most powerful major arcanas. This is a very changing energy again, because the Tower is a changing energy, and death is also changing energy. Sorry for the noise. So not only you experience this Tower, not only you're changing your perspective, but also you need to transform more. Okay? So there's a huge transformation going on here. Don't be afraid of these cards. I know we generally want to act, we want to have power over our lives, we want to have them in our hands and move on. Waiting is not very welcome. Unexpected events aren't very welcome. Transformation is sometimes very painful, but you need this in order to live. This is the life itself. Change is the nature of life. And here you have it. And this little boy is welcoming it. And your head is burning, which means something very powerful is happening to the way you think about something. And only after this transformation you become a magician. And the magician in the upright position is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck for me. One of my favorite cards, because for me it's always about living your life to the full. It's about breaking your inner constrictions, breaking your inner boundaries that are imprisoning you, especially thinking patterns about who you are and what can you do with your life. Here you take what you have as you stand and you do magic here. And you're very much connected to everything. You're connected to earth, to fire, to air, and to water, and to the spirit. And you do the magic. Finally, you make the energy flow. It's flowing here. So you do the best thing you can do with your life. You live it. You live it. That's beautiful. So, in this reading I do in English, I see it very, very positively, this reading. It's much more positive than I thought when I was doing it a few days ago in Polish. And especially the last card, I tended to see it as another blockage, as you can see, blockage, and the world is sometimes about learning learning about what we cannot do, okay? About our boundaries, about the things we cannot trespass. But here, I see it in a different way now, this major arcana, because the world is always a successful card. It is a success. It is finishing something with success. And I see it as an ending of this cycle. You tried and you failed. You tried and the universe helped you and you failed. But here, the energies are so powerful. The death, the magician, and the world. And here you finally make it to the end. With these three cards, you transform, you live your life, you manifest who you are, who you really are. Even if here and here you never thought you could do it, but you can, and now you know, you learn it about yourself. And that's why the world is here. because finally you grasped something about yourself. You grasped some truth about yourself that wasn't available to you before, when you were only thinking, waiting. It's through acting sometimes that we learn who we are. And that's what I feel about this reading, really. That you finally learned it. And you finally discovered something very important about you. And that's why you achieved this success, this wisdom here. And you're ready to go further. Okay, Leo. It is a very great and powerful reading for you. You have all these major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. So great things are going on in your life. Be open to it. Don't give up. Don't give up, even if there are some difficulties at the beginning, here and here and here. Don't be afraid. Transform. Take your life in your hands. Do what you feel you need to do to live. And then you'll learn something very powerful about yourself. Okay? Leo, I wish you a very beautiful month of March. And I hope you enjoyed. And I hope we see and hear in the reading for April. Bye-bye.